Yeah, kind of like a lunch table for writing.
How ugly
You good shot? Get it?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, writing.
Hey guys, listen up. This is a ready room. This is where the vigilantes would meet. Look at the door. This is ready room 1. These ready rooms, these are the most important lockers on the ship. This is where the squadrons have their meetings. Now this is their inner sanctum. Outsiders can't come in here. An outsider comes walking in here, they'll be limping on their way out. The earliest group said, why they limp? It's because they got beat up. You know what? They don't belong in here. This is your ready room. You come in here to get away from the ship. You come here to have your meetings. You have you need happens in here, your briefings. This is your inner sanctum. Now, before we go on a mission, all you pilots are in here. You're taking notes and getting ready. The duty officer, operations officer, is going to help us give us our briefings. So on your feet, operations officer. Get up here. The operations officer is going to get over here. You're going to tell us about our particular mission we're going to go on. This particular mission, you're going to tell us what the weather report's all about, what to expect as far as weather, what our objective is for this particular mission, what to expect as far as resistance on the ground and in the air, if we're going to refuel or not, all about the particular mission. You guys are all taking notes. This meeting lasts about an hour. Guys, we're going to find out what our formation is going to be. That's your writing tablet. Leave it down as it kind of pinches fingers. So let's leave it down, okay? But that's what the boys would use to make their notes on. So, duty officer, you give us all the particulars about this mission. Good job with that. So now once we go on, so everybody, so we wax it down. So now guys, we'll be on, go out, get up, get on our airplanes, we go on our mission. We come back in. Now the mission's over. We'll come back in this room. We all sit down again. So now in this room, the first thing that's going to happen is the landing signal officers will come in here. He's going to grade our landings. So LSO, you're sitting. Come here, LSO. Back here. Come here, young man. You get up here. The LSO, the landing signal officer, he knows you guys by your first name. He's going to grade your landing. And by the way, you guys are in school. Take a test in school. Everybody see your grades and all your tests and all your scores? Yeah. They don't. Not everybody sees it, right?
No.
Teacher gives it. Yeah. Guess what? He's going to put your grades, your report card, up on the board where everybody can see it. Now you're in school. You study real hard for that test. You know what? You work on it. You know what? Guess what? The test you take. You studied. You got ready. You got all the answers right. You normally do. You know what? You're going to get an A on your test. His expectation as far as landing is you're going to do it right here as well. And he's going to grade you. If you do it exactly right, like an A quality, he's going to give you the grade called OK. You get an OK. That's as good as it gets because his expectations are you're going to do it just right. So green card up there means you landed OK. What do you want? So that's what he's expecting you to do. Do it perfectly. That's what OK means. If you don't do it quite good enough, he'll give you a yellow card. That means, you know what, your airspeed wasn't quite right, you weren't quite lined up, something wasn't quite right, a little coaching moment. So if you didn't do it quite right, you're going to get a green card up there. So that's how your report card is. Everybody can see it. So your name is on there, everybody sees what your grades are. And by the way, the black cards on here means you land at nighttime. Nighttime are much more difficult than daytime landings. So landing okay at night, you get a black card up there. So that's what the greening board's all about. To go ugly early means he wants you to make your mistakes early in your career and can get better and better and better. So go ugly early and get prettier and prettier. That's what his expectations are. So okay is as good as it gets. Everybody got that?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Everybody got that?
Sir, yes, sir.
What's your question?
Has anybody ever gotten all green?
He's pretty strict. I don't think I see it all green out there for anybody.
Why?
We're missing some people.
Mostly green is on stubby.
Was a
Yeah.
sign that day.
No, and
Yeah, some people have taken cards off of there. Some little buttons. Some guests here at the museum, they should leave him alone. But I don't think he's going to give anybody perfect all the way across the board. He's very strict. I like him the way he grades. What's your question?
Oh, I see 2 kinds of yellow.
Which ones?
One on net and one on Tom.
Yep. Yeah, he got a yellow. It means he didn't do quite right, huh?
But
So
on net, it's a different kind of yellow.
That's, well, they ran out of those colors. That's what's going on there, okay? So, what's your question? What's your question, young man?
Oh, how is there a guy named Dragon?
Because we all have nicknames. Like my name's really not Eagle One. They call me Eagle One. So they give you a nickname for it. So good job, LSO. So now we've graded it. Now we're going to debrief this mission. On your feet, commanding officer. After our mission, the CO, commanding officer, he's going to tell us what went right and what went wrong about this mission. What we did well, how we flew. He's going to tell us because it's a coaching moment. And it turns out some of your pilots did extremely well. So this pilot back here did so well. Go back with me. Back with me, CO. This pilot here is going to get a medal for his performance. So give him his medal. Go on, hand it to him.
It's not a him, it's a
give him a salute. Give him a salute. Good job, good job. Come back over here a little bit. Come back over a little bit. You know, that pilot way over there, you know what? Didn't do quite right. The airspeed was too wingspan was not quite right. You're in formation, you're off station a little bit. A little coaching now. We expect better out of you. Why don't you get right there where you're supposed to be in formation? Stay in formation. You know how to fly better than that. A little coaching moment. Guys, what happens in this locker stays in this locker. We're not going to do that kind of stuff out where everybody else can see because nobody else is in this locker. We're really a tight unit. We're relying on each other. Our life depends on each other. It's coaching. You run this unit like a real tight family. So look, coaching and coaching, take it in a positive spirit. And by the way, this pilot over here did so well. This pilot actually got 2 air medals for this mission. So give him 2 air medals. Good. They give him a salute. Well, they give him a hand, guys. 2 air medals. What do you think? Well done. You know what? We celebrate that here in this mission. So here, come back to the front. So guys, that's what happens here in the ready room. By the way, guys, you know what? I'm really not blind. But the fact of the matter is, there were no girls aboard this ship back in the day. Back in those days, women did not go to sea on combat ships. They could be in the Navy, but they couldn't go to combat ships. That all changed the year after our ship was retired. In 1994, 1993, that happens. Secretary Les Aspin, he changed all that. He said, yes, girls can go to sea on combat ships if they have their qualifications. That's all it took. The girls started going to class, taking notes, taking their tests, getting A's on their tests, going on missions. And nowadays, girls can go to combat ships. In fact, tonight, on USS Teddy Roosevelt, the largest warship in the world, over there giving the Russians all they can handle, aboard that ship tonight, 1 out of 5 crew members is a female. And over there, the girls can have any job the boys can have. Officers, chiefs, fighter pilots, captains. You know what? Turns out they can do the job. That's the most important thing. In the Navy, the adage is this. If you can do the job, you do the job. Help me out. If you can do the job, I can't even hear you. If you can do the job,
you can do the job.
The job matters. And turns out, who could have seen this coming? Some of the girls were better than some of the boys at some of the different tasks. Some are better at electronics, some are better at flying, some are better, it doesn't really matter. It turns out gender doesn't really play a factor. Because if you can do the job, what happens?
You can do the job.
That's what matters. You know what? When the academy first opened to girls, one gal goes, I want to join. Her name was Debbie Lower. And some of the boys said, yeah, well, no girl's going to be me. They didn't know Debbie Lower. She went through the academy. And she actually went through the academy, took her notes, paid attention, did good on her tests, finished first in her class in surface warfare. And she went through the ranks in the Navy. Now it's 2001, in September. America is being attacked in 3 places: Pennsylvania, in Washington, D.C., and in New York City. Officer Lower was assigned to the White House, to the Situation Room. Not because of her gender, but she knew what she was talking about. Because in the Navy, if you can do the job,
you can do the job.
It's all about getting the job done. And guys, that makes the Navy better. Not because girls are in the Navy, because the best person with the most aptitude and skill who wants that job can do that job. You know what? Think about it. A pilot flying over Afghanistan gets hit by ground fire. The cockpit starting to fill full of smoke. Instrument panel starting to fade and blink out. The stick is getting looser and looser. On the carrier, they're approaching. The carrier is rocking and yarn in the ocean. It's going to be a tough landing. You know what? That pilot's pretty busy. And the last thing on that pilot's mind, gee, I wonder what the gender is of the flight deck crew. That pilot's hoping to know what they're doing. Hope they're doing the job. Because the Navy, if you can do the job,
you can do the job.
So gender doesn't matter as much. So guys, that's why the Navy's better. Because the best person with the most aptitude can get that job. So that's what happens here in the Navy. Questions so far? This is the ready room. This is the inner sanctum. This is the most important locker, clearly, on the ship. Right? Sir, yes. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your question?
Is there a ready room too?
Yes, there is. In fact, there's 8 ready rooms. Every squadron has their own ready room. Pretty cool? More questions?
The other ones.
They're all over the ship.
Yeah.
More questions? Not so much? You guys having fun? Sir?
Sir, yes, sir.
I don't believe you. Are you having fun?
Sir, yes, sir.
Very cool. All right, this way, guys, right through here. Follow me.